Hi all, welcome to this live session where we will be discussing some financial terms. This is a trial session in which I'm checking out all the hardware and software aspects of this live meeting, and I can use this same platform to do more such sessions in future. So just let us wait for a few minutes before we start with it. Okay, we'll wait for a few more minutes. Hi all, so I will start with it now. Uh, so let us discuss first what are futures and options. So if you see a stock, when you are buying or selling it, you are doing right now. So when we are talking about futures, it means you are entering into a contract to buy or sell at a future date. the date on which it is being sold, that date is considered as the date for the future. So for example, if I select a date, for example, 30th of June. So if I am doing a contract which enables me to buy or sell a certain stock at a certain price on 30th of June, so that becomes the future of uh, that share. Now, what is the difference between future and forward? These two terms are there which are used quite frequently. So forward is a term which is used for a generic product. It's not a specific product as say, but what happens is when any kind of financial institution or a exchange, they make a certain standardized product that is known as future. So a future will have a certain number of shares, a certain contract date, and a certain strike price at which it can be executed. So it becomes a standardized product. I see someone has joined right now, so maybe they can ask me if there is something to be asked in the chat section. So now we have a basic understanding of what is futures. What are options? Options are, I think we mixed up a bit here. Futures are something which gives us a buying or selling opportunity at a certain point of time. So that time is known as the date of expiry, and the number of shares which will be done at that point of time is the lot size. Now, if we consider options, options is an option to either buy or sell a certain number of shares. Uh, I see two people have joined. If they can just say hi to me on chat. So basically, this is a trial session. So I'm just giving a basic idea of what it is, and I'm trying to test out all the functionalities of a YouTube live session, so that the next session I can come more prepared. And okay, I got the first chat. So hello, and in the next session we will go in depth in what are futures and options. So if you already have some questions, you can send them to me right now. Sorry. Sorry. You can send them to me right now, and we will focus on those aspects in the next session. So in this session, maybe we can do some background of futures and options, like why it was needed and how it helps. So basically, if you consider a share, what is a share? So when you set up a company, you need certain kind of capital. So there are two kinds of capital. One is loan capital and one is equity capital. So loan capital or debt capital is something where you can take a debt from an individual or a institution at a certain percentage. So you have to pay back the exactly that percentage in that particular amount of time, while equity capital says that you give a portion of your company to that person at a certain price. So what happens is you share your company with that person. So that's why it is known as a share. So now we know what is a share. So let's also discuss on what is a stock, because many a times it is called share also as well as stock. So when a company is established, there are a certain raw materials which are kept in the godown. So that raw material is basically known as the stock. Now, if you consider a trading business, in that the shares are the raw materials. So that's why they are known as stocks sometimes. Now, how do we go on to futures and options from this? So basically, when you buy or sell a share, you have to go to the exchange and you have to give a instruction that I want to buy this share at this price or at market price and this much quantity. So what happens is the execution happens at that point if there is a buyer or seller correspondingly, and the shares and money is transferred at a certain point of time. In Indian market, it used to happen at T+2, that is 2 days after the execution. Now it happens at T+1, that is 1 day after the execution. So the execution time is determined at the transfer time is determined at the time of execution itself. But what happens if I want to buy or sell a share at a certain price at a later point of time? So suppose I am about to get shares of Reliance from someone. There's not a recommendation. I'm just taking it as an example. So if I am about to get shares of Reliance from someone, suppose at the end of July, and I want to sell it immediately, but I think that the price of Reliance will go down. So what I can do is I can sell a future of Reliance of end of July. So what happens is, even if the price goes down, I know that I am protected on the downside, because once I get the shares, uh, whatever price it is, if it is lower than that, I still get a higher price when I am selling it. So this is a funda of futures. I see 3 people have joined right now. So if someone has any questions, any particular thing they want me to say right now, or else I will just talk about generic things like I'm saying right now, and uh, I'll go deeper in the next session from here. Do you think just speaking is enough, or do you need some written things as well along with the speech? Maybe in future I can set it up like that, so that I can explain in a chart or something like that. Okay, maybe right now, one thing we can discuss right now is market kya lagta hai? How is the market right now? Where do you think market will go from here? So if you see the market since September 2024, it has been trading in a range bound manner. It was expected to go till 18,000 on Nifty, but it didn't. It went till maybe around 21,000, and it again went to 26,000, but it has not been able to decisively cross over that level. It faced resistance around like 26,400 or something. So what happens now? So basically what happened in 2024 is, when the P of Nifty was quite high, the investors, they thought that it is too high to warrant this kind of price. So since then, the FII selling has been persistent. A lot of money is going out of India, due to which the uh, INR value has also been decreasing. Further, what we saw was that the taxes were increased in case of STT, LTT, as well as I mean to say LTCG, STCG, as well as in STT. So all these taxes were increased, which further fueled the outflow of money from India. But what has happened right now is the price of the stocks have gone down quite a lot. It may go down a bit more, but the PE has cooled off. So it is not as expensive as it used to be. So in case the issues regarding why the FIIs are taking out money, those are addressed. So there can again be a upsurge in the market if FIIs return back to India and take the market higher. Right now, the market has not fallen much, mainly because of the TII money which is flowing into India. So what happens next? If this continues, it will be in a range bound manner. It will keep on going in a range bound manner until and unless we see some kind of stability in the world markets, and then some stoppage might come in the outflow of capital from India, and the Indian market may suddenly cross this 26,400 level and go to maybe 28,000 level or so. If you consider the PE which was there in September 24, and you see the EPS right now, the level of Nifty should have been anywhere between 28,000 and 30,000, but it has not been at that level right now. That is mainly because of the issues which I talked just now. So what to do right now? Nothing. If you are having an SIP, you just continue it. But keep checking what funds they are going into from time to time, max 6 months. And if you have a finance manager, you talk to him and you see when you need the money, and it should not happen that you miss out on a upswing in the market, or you are not able to take out money when you need it when the market goes, if the market goes down further. So a disclaimer, this is just a discussion. This is for education purpose only. And this whole discussion does not have any recommendations or any kind of information which might affect the, which might make you buy or sell something. So I think we already had a 15-minute session. So I'll end this stream right now. Hope we have a longer stream in the next session. I'll try to do a 30-minute session followed by a 30-minute question answers. That will most probably be next Sunday, sorry. So hope you all have a good Sunday, the rest of the Sunday. See you all in the next meeting. Bye.